by the morning sun. New day have just begun.
Hello! Art Journal Summer School starts tomorrow, 1st of July. It is suitably hot here. It doesn't really get very hot in London, but today it is 33 degrees, which is pretty crazy. So it's all, you know, in preparation for Art Journal Summer School. And what I wanted to do today is I wanted to show you what is in my Art Journal Summer School toiletry bag, because that's the whole point. It's about being able to fit all of the art supplies to create awesome art into a small toiletry bag. So I know this looks huge right now, but it's actually quite small. So I will show you everything I've got in there, and I will give a little explanation of things. I've made some slight changes to the supply list in terms of the colours that I like using, so I shall be telling you. This is my toiletry bag, or wash bag as we say in the UK. First of all, I've got the supply list. You can download this on the Art Journal Summer School website. I shall put a link in the description of the video, and you know, you can download this before you sign up, so you can have a look at it and see if that's something you like. So the first thing we need is an art journal. I'm using this art journal, which is by C. White of Brighton, which is a pretty good brand but super cost effective. I think it's made in the UK, so it's obviously probably going to be easy to get if you're in the UK. This cost the princely sum of £1.25, which is like $3 or something, so that's amazing, and it holds up really well to mixed media and quite wet media, so that's, you know, I love it. I love that for that price. Next up is something that isn't actually on the supply list. It's just a rag. It doesn't take up much space. This is an old muslin from my kids that I have reallocated to my art room, and I just pop that in the bag because it, like I said, it doesn't take up much space, but it's really great for like wiping your brushes, or, you know, mopping up spills or things like that. Next, I've got some brushes. Again, I'm using Pro Art Polar ones. They came in a set. They're quite cheap, and this one is a Graduate De La Rowney one, an angled one. So just pretty simple brushes, 2 round ones and 2 flat ones. Here I have got my pencil case. Let me show you the contents. An eraser, a pencil sharpener, and I've got a mechanical pencil, as it says on the supply list, which I do use, although I also really love using the Stabilo All pencil. I love the blackness of it, and I also love that it's not as erasable. It's fairly erasable if you're working on top of acrylics, but if you're just working on plain paper, it's not that erasable, and it really helps me to be more intuitive and to commit more to the lines that I'm creating, and to be expressive rather than to sketch in a graphite pencil, which you can then erase, and you can, you know, it brings out the perfectionist nature in me, which I try not to. So that's why I love the Stabilo All. And then I've got another eraser, like a handy stick eraser, and some pens, white pens and black pens. I use the Uniposca paint pens. I use the Uniball Signo gel pens. Just kind of depends on what surface you're working on, which one works well. And then I've got the Pitt Artist pen in black. This is very nice because it's India ink with a brush tip, basically. So very easy to apply over the top of other things. And I've got a charcoal pencil. I don't really use that very much. So let's move on to oh, my little cute scissors. Where have they gone? I really want to show you these because they're so cute. There we go. They're so tiny. So yeah, scissors, and then I've got glue as well, but I use matte medium. So I've got these little containers, and I will give you a tip right now, which is when you put your stuff in these containers and everything is white, label what they are, because I keep having to open them and sniff them to make sure that I'm using the matte medium and not the gesso or whatever. So yeah, label them. So I think I've got gesso, I've got matte medium, and I've got probably clear gesso, and then I've got black gesso. There we go. Then I have got some washi tape. It's a little bit messy in here. It's like difficult to find, but anyway, you can get those really nice organized wash bags as well with like zippers and stuff. I'd like one of those in pink. Washi tape, 3 different types. And then I have got a bottle of dilution spray. I have got lemon zest. It's the very bright yellow, like light bright yellow. I really like that one. 2 stencils. These are Tim Holtz stencils, which are nice because they fit into this bag quite well. I've got some square stencils as well, but they're not as portable and they don't fit. Then I have got acrylic paint. Let's see what we've got. I've got these colours. I love these colours. These kind of bright pastel-y colours, summery, and black and white because that's always good to have. Now, I've got these Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2. They're the water soluble ones. They are great for using on location because if you might be in a place where you can't really use acrylics because it's just too messy, or you're like sitting on a chair and you haven't got the room. But that's where these come in, and you can get, you can apply the color without without needing, without it getting messy and stuff. So what have I got? I've got apricot, I've got raspberry red, I've got turquoise, I've got white, I've got orangish yellow, I've got pink, I've got jade, I've got light ochre, I have got ice blue and cinnamon. And now my pièce de résistance, which is not on the supply list but which I cannot live without, is a spray bottle of water. It's great to kind of wet the page before, or to blend things in, so wet the page before you apply things like colour or brush things on. I don't think I'm expressing very well why I like this so much, but I use it a lot, so it's also for just cleaning off your brushes and stuff like that. So I hope that was helpful, knowing what I have got in my art journal summer school supply bag. I take this out and about. It's very portable, and I actually love doing art in the park, and or if it's not such good weather, maybe in a cafe or something. And I hope you have lots of fun this summer creating art, and if you put together your own supply bag, I'd love to see it, so do share. Okay.